Yo, what's going on, boys? Jay Wood here. In today's video, it's going to be a little bit different. I decided to do a commentary video. The topic might also seem a little bit weird for this channel, but I just wanted to try something new. This is a test video. I'm going to be uploading a couple more videos like this, for the next little bit, kind of just to get my channel a little bit more stable. Anyway, yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. All right, guys, the topic of today's video is going to be something that you probably never would have expected me to talk about. And it's going to be the idea of skill-based matchmaking inside of video games. It's a very weird topic, especially because a lot of the games you guys have to be playing on this channel are either like strictly for fun and not really in a competitive sense. But I mean, there has been slight glimpses of me being somewhat competitive gameplay, or like with me winning the Mario Kart tournament, obviously, if you guys have seen that. But the main thing with me is that I feel like video games should be able to be enjoyed by all types of audiences. Like you have little Timmy who has never gone outside in his life. He's like 7 years old, and he's better than any of us will ever be at any video game. But then you also have like going to be like me in a year. We just have like college students who might not be able to play all the time, and they just want to get on and have fun. But I mean, the thing is that a lot of people are going to be very like their KD might be really high in like a game because they back whenever they were younger they had more time to play, so their overall KD might be like super high. This is how it is with me in Fortnite, by the way, because I used to be a complete Fortnite sweat, which is also, if you've been on this channel for a long time, you'll know. But I used to be a really big Fortnite sweat, and I like my KD, I don't know what it is, but it's like super high from back when I was a sweat. So now, okay, so while I was editing the video, I actually went back to like look at my Fortnite stats, dude, and look, okay, my KD of like the recent ones is a lot better, all right. Eh, uh, back when I was like really bad, I wouldn't get like one kill a match. But like whenever I was like sweating, like whenever I get on now, I still have to sweat and all that noise. But this is all from like duos and squads. Because if you go to solos, man, my KD is, I mean, 8 kill. Whenever I get on, if I play a solo match, I feel like I'm playing like the World Cup, dog. Like it is so insanely intense for no reason. And I'm just there to have a good time. And like the only way I can really have a good time is if I'm like playing with my friends whose skill base would be a little bit lower. And it sucks to have to play with your friends to have a good time playing any game, obviously. But also this sucks not playing it. But yeah, so regardless of that, the main argument for skill-based matchmaking is literally just get better, LOL, which is a very valid point. I'll keep it honest. It's a pretty valid idea. If you just got better at the game you were playing, then skill-based wouldn't be an issue. I 1,000% agree. But the other main thing is that most people who complain, whoa, oh my God, that art was cool as heck. What? Anyway, so a lot of people who like are complaining are people who are platformed, and obviously people who have platforms are like Twitch streamers and everything. Like the thing that prompted this video was a tweet I saw of Tim the Tapman, which if I can re-find the tweet, link it in the description. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to, but um, pretty much he went on something saying that he's not gonna play the new Call of Duty on stream because of skill based. And I agreed with the take in the video because, he doesn't feel like he should have to be trying his absolute hardest. He wants to just play something casually. And a lot of the comments are actually just straight up roasting him for it, saying like you're supposed to be a professional gamer or whatever, and you can't even deal with a little bit of actually having to try, which is like once again a very valid argument, but it just, to me it feels like it shouldn't be an option. It's just the norm now, and I don't understand when skill-based matchmaking became the norm. If any of you guys like at all care about this topic, let me know in the comments below and like tell me what game started this whole skill-based thing, because I remember whenever Fortnite added skill-based, it was like originally it was like the most like gift you could have gotten ever, because they would throw you into the lowest skill base because they didn't actually base it off of your stats at first. I'm pretty sure, once again, this is all just off of memory, so it could be way wrong. But they didn't like base it off of your stats. They just based it off of the game since skill base came out. So the first time you play, and it still is somewhat there, like the first time you play in a season, you're gonna be in like a bot lobby for the first couple of games. And it's like free wins, but then by the time you get to the middle of the season, you're playing against those full-on tryhards, and then the game isn't fun anymore. And I think skill-based matchmaking is a way of letting new players, like luring them into a false sense of security. But whenever you hit that skill, like that skill creep, which every single game has, which By the way, if this video does at all successful, I'm going to be talking about the skill creep of Geometry Dash from a not very good player's perspective, because I think it's a perspective that a lot of people don't really get with this game. But anyway, that's a topic for another day. Let's stick to this. So the skill creep that like really good players get, it kind of just kills the game for me. You know, like that's what happened with me in Fortnite, and I think that's what's happening with a lot of streamers now is that they are forced to just play out of their minds constantly, and it's not really like in a fun environment to be around. But before they hit that skill creep, you know, like new players will have a lot of fun with the game. I remember when I first started playing God, what was that one game called? It was Splitgate. It was like that Portal ripoff, you know? And that game was really fun for me. I felt like I was actually good at it, but then I started playing it for more than just like 2 sessions. And next thing you know, I'm struggling to get like one kill in these lobbies. And as someone who's super competitive with things, I was all right with I somewhat even enjoy struggling. Like if I'm really, really struggling with like an online multiplayer game, part of me wants to get better. But that's not a mindset a lot of people have. You know, a lot of people want to play video games just because it's simple, easy fun, which I completely respect, by the way. You don't have to be the best player at every game you play. So yeah, I don't know. You guys should leave in the comments below what your guys' thoughts are on the skill-based matchmaking. But yeah, that's gonna conclude section 1 of this video. So all right, for section 2 of the video, like I said, this is all sort of just in one take, so forgive me if some of this comes off as ramblish. In the future, like I said, this is kind of just a test video. If this video does well, I'll definitely make more stuff with topics and just like give you guys my opinions on it. But my second one, I kind of discussed it briefly, but the effect that it's gonna have in the future. Um, I think certain games have like a rating system, and we're gonna relate this like a lot of these videos, by the way, we're gonna relate it to topics that are on my channel. So even if you're not fully familiar with the topic, I can relate it to something that like people who watch my videos will relate to. And like Mario Kart Wii, you know, we have VR, which is pretty much it's not necessarily a representation of your skill, but it's the closest that you're gonna get with Mario Kart, right? So it gives you your VR, and obviously the higher your VR is, the quote unquote better you are at the game or whatever. But as far as I'm aware in WeMFi, there's no like system in place that keeps it to where if you have high VR, you're gonna get into high VR lobbies, right? That's a way, in my opinion, of showing skill and getting a goal to work towards, but without having to have the skill-based thing behind it. And also the thing with that is that if you have high VR and you lose to a low VR player, then you're going to lose a lot of VR. You're going to lose a lot of the points they've been working for. So I think that trying or working towards a goal whenever there is no like complete skill creep, it can still be fun. You don't have to necessarily make the game insanely hard if you're good. But then again, a lot of these game companies nowadays, they just want to get more and more people playing their games. So whenever you first download the game, if it's super easy to win, then obviously people are going to keep playing it. So that's really the main thing behind it. All of it's just money. Money talks in today's day and age, and especially with the video game industry being as big as it is, then you know it's gonna obviously make sense that they're gonna do something to better their chances of getting a more active player base. However, with that being said, I still think maybe there could be a common ground, a common medium. And I think that actually the example of VR is really good. That was a really good example by me. But yeah, if you did stick around to the end of this video, this will just be a little secret for people to actually watch it. Like I said, I don't expect this video to perform well at all. But once I do it on topics that a lot more people that watch my videos will care about, then I think it will perform better. But this is kind of just a test to see if the formatting of it's good. I have a lot of surprises coming. There's gonna be 2 IRL vlogs in November. One of them is I'm just saying you guys are gonna love it. A lot of my fans are gonna love it. The other one is me going to a Pokemon Midnight release. That's gonna be really fun. But I'm not gonna give you any more information. I shouldn't even really be saying that much. But I feel like I can give a little bit of a shout out to the people who watched all the way through. Like I said, I don't think anyone will, but if you did watch all the way through, yeah, surprise, there's gonna be a huge video, like groundbreaking stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much all. We're gonna finish out this attempt. Like I said, if you do enjoy these types of videos, just let me know because I do really want to do a lot more of these. And plus, it's like pretty simple content to put together, and I feel like it's a lot more productive than me sitting at my desk for 45 minutes trying to get 3% more on down base. Which, by the way, down base has been completely kicking me, like, and I have not gotten any remotely good progress since like my original video. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave in the comments below any ideas for future ones, and I'll see you guys next time.